Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is what we got going on for November 7th, 2023. If you'd like to make a purchase, you can go ahead and do so at tarotbarbie.com. I got crystal sage incense, personal readings, and much more. You guys got the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Page of Cups. Somebody's coming in. They want to speak to you, Virgos. You guys might be a little bit defensive with the Seven of Wands energy. Almost as if like you guys might want to block this person immediately. But I do feel like this person does want to talk to you. And they also want to maybe apologize to you guys as well. Coming in with the Three of Cups in reverse. Somebody here has put an end to a three-party situation. Yeah, somebody here definitely put an end to a three-party situation, Virgo. Somebody here is learning that if they're going to be wanting to be in your energy, there's just some things that have to be coming into a complete ending at this point. Three of Cups is in reverse. The Death card is upright. Yeah, there you go. It's the Ace of Swords. So this person is realizing now, they're getting the clarity of how it is that they have to utilize it in order for them to come towards you guys. That's the most important thing. So how they're seeing the energy is that they sat back, they fell back, they listened to their intuition, they did what they needed to do. They're seeing that they obviously do want to be in a relationship with you, that they want to come towards you. This person is very much so like passionate about you. They were playing around a lot, player boy for sure. Who doesn't want to be a player boy or a player girl anymore? They definitely don't want to do that anymore. It's the Knight of Wands to the Three of Cups in reverse. They're saying, you know what? That lifestyle is not working out anymore. They're ready to make a move. They're ready to just get out of the situation, whatever the case is. And now they're simply putting an end to it. You guys might feel like you're a little bit defensive on the situation. Why? Because you guys probably know that this person was always a player, that they always run from girl to girl or some run from man to man. So it's almost like, no, it's like you're very protective of your energy. Why? Because you don't want to be having somebody who doesn't respect, right? Jumping from woman to woman or man to man. If that's something that they've been doing for such a long time and you guys are very well aware of it, why would you want to be around somebody who does that same thing, right? It doesn't make sense for you guys. So you guys are like ready to put an end to it, go on with it, would move on with your, like, so at the end of the day, this person does want to speak to you. They obviously want to let you know, like, hey, you know what? I want you to know that I put an end to the people that I was hanging out with, or I put an end to the three-party situations, or the people that I was chilling with or sleeping with, whatever the case is. And that is the way that they're going to find a way to communicate with you. Yeah, they did, Virgos. They really did. Somebody here put an end to it. They're ready to come towards you. They don't really know how you're going to really respond on this connection. Yeah, that's what they want. They want you and you only. Four of Swords. You know, you guys might have to take some time. They're saying don't rush the situation. Do not rush it, Virgos. Sometimes you guys are so quick to make a call judgment on people. But they're saying, no, don't rush that at all. Take some time. Rest. Retreat. Think about it for a second with the Queen of Pentacles to the Four of Swords. Like, take in what this person is saying to you. They're saying to you, hey, Virgo, guess what? I want you to know that I put an end to the people that I was hanging out with. I put an end to the three-party situation that I was hanging out. I got rid of, I'm not talking to Amanda. I'm not talking to Michael. I'm not talking to Jessica. I'm not talking to X, Y, and Z. They're just, they put an end. We'll find out now what's going on, right? Angels, clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Six of Swords in reverse. They want to confess to you. They want to speak to you. They want to confess to you their feelings. And they want to let you know that they put an end to the three-party situation because they know that it didn't make them feel good knowing that you're sitting there on the sidelines. You're not entertaining the situation. You know that damn well this person has feelings for you. But at the same time, it's like you had no choice but to protect your energy. Why did you protect it? And why did you let this person know, hey, listen, you know what? I can love you from a distance. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal for somebody. You don't care. You're like, okay, I'll just love you from a distance. Go do your thing. You're going to go on this side and you're going to go do what you want to do, right? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Clarify it. They're ready. They closed out the cycle between them and a certain amount of people. With the Eight of Cups and the World card, they really did, Virgos. They ended up probably making a couple people cry or whatever the case is, but that's fine. It is what it is. If a man wants to change their life around or a woman wants to change their life around, they want to put complete endings to certain people or friend groups or whatever relationships, you're absolutely allowed to do that. You owe nobody nothing except peace for yourself. And if something is stagnating you from being able to go do what you want to do, to go meet people that you need to meet up with or be around certain people, whatever the case is, then you should be able to feel okay by doing it. But at least at the end of the day, they did it. They put an end to it. They walked away from it. They said, no more. I'm not going to keep doing this they're not going to keep doing this to themselves. So what Spirit is saying is like, They're not going to keep doing this to themselves. They're not going to keep placing them in a cycle that's absolutely not moving. It's like running on a hamster wheel. It's a never fucking ending hamster wheel. And then when you stop, where do you end up? You end up alone by yourself. No, ain't no hamster running with you, mister. No, you're running on the hamster wheel by yourself. When you stop running on the hamster, where is everybody? That's what's happening with this person. It's like they are realizing that they don't want to be 60 years old and be alone. They're knowing that they don't want to be 70 and being alone. They want somebody by their side. So they're closing up the cycle with certain people and situations. Clarify the Page of Cups. Yeah, they want to talk to you. It's coming in. Page of Cups, Page of Wands. That communication between the two of you guys is coming in. For real. You're defensive about it. You're like, what do you mean you got rid of them? What do you mean? Clarify the Page of Wands. Seven of Swords. You're gonna be like, no, you're lying. You're like, I know you're lying. You would never do that. You only care about yourself. That's what you're gonna say to this person. Like, no, you would never do that. You wouldn't stop hanging out with those people. You don't care. So you only care about yourself. Clarify the Nine of Cups. Yeah. You guys are so stubborn, Virgos. It's so jokes. Or whoever this person is, like this Pisces or whatever. Or you got like Aries or Pisces in your chart. You guys are so stubborn. It's like, no, I have to see it to believe it. Show me that you're not talking to these people anymore. Show me your phone. You don't have to do stuff like that, Virgos. When some people are telling you something, just, it is what it is. You know? Clarify the Hangman. Yeah, I'm telling you, it is what it is. Sun card. You don't have to like go look through people's phones or anything like that. You don't have to. You don't have to. They said dropped purse. Dropped purse. Your purse is about to drop on the floor. Don't do it. Don't let your purse fall on the ground. I'm serious. Clarify the Seven of Wands. So this person is seriously coming towards you guys, Virgo. This is no joke anymore. This person is putting an end to their player shit, and they're ready to walk away from absolutely everybody. Cindy, somebody's name is Cindy. They're ready to put an end to it. They're ready to walk away, move on with their life. They want to be in a connection with you. They obviously know that you're very defensive over your energy because you're just like, no, I know you were with that person, and you would never be with me because you were always so busy playing with whatever around. And they're pretty much saying, like, no, this person's actually going to have a fucking genuine conversation with you with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. But you're going to be like, no, you're lying. Like, that's what you guys are going to be saying. Like, I know you're lying. I know you're lying. You're like, you're only lying because you only want to get what you want from this. And it's like, so the energy stops and it gets delayed. But they're saying that there's actually nothing wrong with the situation. It's the Sun card. When I asked them about the Seven of Wands, they said it's the Emperor. This person's changing. They're changing. They're finally in their Emperor energy. It's almost like that reading that I did for you guys the other day, maybe on the other channel or whatever the case is. And I was talking about how, okay, so this person is in their Emperor energy, right? So it's like, okay, well, that's great. You got into your Emperor energy. But so what happens after you get into your Emperor energy? It's like you cannot. That's just because you got into your Emperor energy, you're a provider, you're a protector, you leveled up a little bit. But it's like I also mentioned about how somebody's going to have to put endings to certain friend groups and certain relationships, especially if you're messing around with a few people on the side, right? So it's like if you want to be with the Seven of Wands, if you want to be with this person here who's the Seven of Wands, then you will end up having to put an end to Jessica and Monica and Cindy and everybody else that comes along with it. You will. Why am I saying that? Because this Seven of Wands, she's tired. She's been through enough. She's so tired of having, or he's so tired, whatever. They're tired. They're so tired of always having to be so defensive in people's energies. All they want to do is fall back and let themselves be loose, so that way they can have somebody else be a leader. You know. And so I guess the Emperor had like woke up. I guess, you know, the Emperor may have saw the reading. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know who's watching. Why should I know? So at the end of the day, it's like the Emperor said, okay, fine. You know what? Bet, no problem. It's like I have to put an end to certain people. Okay, no problem. I'm already in my Emperor energy. I will put an end to Cindy and Monica and whatever the hell what and Michael, and let's see what happens. So they do that. So now they come towards you. They want to speak to you, and you're gonna be like, I don't believe you. But they're saying, yeah, you actually should believe this person because this person's actually taking it seriously, that they actually do want to be in a relationship with you. Clarify the Emperor card, please. Look, they do want to be with you, Virgos. It's the King of Cups. They're genuine. They know that you're defensive. They know that you've been through a lot. And they know that you're not going to sit here and be with somebody who's messing around with other people. So this person literally put an end to certain situations and certain groups and even friend groups because they want to be with you. Look how cute that is. Somebody feels like you're absolutely worth it. They're like, you know what? You multiply the energy. You know what I mean? Like if they were to be able to be in a they don't mind that you're the Seven of Wands. They feel like you're a challenge, but that's a challenge that they're ready to accept and that they want to take on. Because they know that they would be the best person for you, to be able to handle you, to help you, to calm you down. They feel like they would be able to do that for you. You know? The best thing about these energies is like, it's like, okay, so you're so defensive, you know, you've been through a lot of shit in your life. You're just going to have to get somebody who's going to be able to be like, oh, you're wounded. Okay, let me lick your wounds. And you just accept it, like, without placing judgment on people and be like, oh, this is who you are, this is what you are. It's like, okay, no problem. Like, you be you. I understand you for who you are. I don't call judgment on you or anything like that. But let me love you, you know? It's more like that type of energy with the Emperor and the King of Cups. It's actually very sweet. Clarify the King of Cups. Oh, Virgos, I can't believe it. It's the Lovers card. This person, oh my God, are they ever in love with you? They will do everything. They're ready. Remember that reading that I did for you guys the other day too on the other channel? I was like, yo, that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they're coming in and bringing in that Tower. That Tower is the fact that they're putting an end to all their friendships. All their friendships, they're putting an end to it. They're putting an end to all the people that they were sleeping with. They're putting an end to it all. Just because Ashley and Jessica are all good with all linking up with each other and knowing that they're all sleeping with one person and that's just what they do. It's like this person's realizing that they don't actually want to be around people like that anymore. They don't want to waste their time and get themselves involved in situations that they may not be able to maneuver around, and they would prefer to be in a relationship with somebody who's like you, who's very protective, who's very stubborn, you know. They're interested in that because they're used to having people or women or men like simply chase after them and be like, I want you, I want to be with you. They kind of like boost this person's ego, like with the Nine of Cups. It's like, no, I know, right? That's why you said at the beginning, that's why when I had mentioned, I was like, you're like, no, I know you're lying, you would never do something like that, like you would never leave any of these people because you like to stroke your own, you know, your own ego with the Nine of Cups. It's like you only do things for your own emotional needs. So it falls back and goes into the delay, but they're saying like there's nothing actually wrong. Like this person's actually being genuine and being truthful with you guys, Virgos. So they're gonna like, okay, fine, bet. Like, you know what? You want me to show you that I'm not talking to these people? Let me show you. Let me express to you. Let me take you out. Let me take you out on a date. You know. So then they buckle up. They buckle up. It's the Emperor card, the King of Cups, and they're in love with you. They find you. You guys got this great chemistry with each other. You have this person's emotions. When you can get a man to be in his emotions, and be actually emotionally available towards you, you already won the heart of that man, and vice versa. But emotions are very important, you know. So with the King of Cups and the Lovers, is at the end of the day, this person's interested in you. They're in love with you. They're infatuated with you. You guys got great chemistry with each other. This person wants to provide for you. They want to protect you. They want to take care of you. They don't want you to be so defensive or so protective of your energy. They want to be the one to do that for you. They don't want you to be the one always protecting yourself. They want to protect you. Let them protect you. Clarify the Lovers. This sounds like a movie. Maybe it's that one reading that I said, and I was talking about how, like a true love story. It's almost like this is like an extended, but on that channel. The King of Wands. Yeah, Virgos, you guys are just interested. Holy shit. Do you guys ever have so many people who really want to be with you? You guys got a lot of people, Virgos, who actually want to be in a relationship with you. You got the King of Swords that want to be with you. So at the end of the day, this is an emperor who could be all four kings, okay? Or an empress who could be all four queens. But in the end, it's like they're already going to be showing you three, and they're going to show you who they can be. They can show you that they can provide for you. They can be a leader. They can take control. They can protect you. They can nurture you, they can love you, and then they're showing you the King of Cups. They're like, yes, I can show you my emotions. I can show you that I'm sweet and sensitive and kind and caring to your needs. And then they're like, watch, I'm going to take control over the situation, King of Wands. I can take leadership, you know? This is what they're saying. And then they're saying like, okay, you want to see who I can be? I can be all four kings if you want me to be. King of Swords. And this King of Swords is like, I can also be cold and detached. But the good thing about the King of Swords too, in a way, is almost like as if like this person knows how to hide their emotions too, and they know how to be kind of mysterious as well with it. Maybe this person's intuitive, maybe they're also spiritual, whatever it could potentially be. And they could be very stoic at certain times as well. So it's almost like this person's going to show you their hand slowly, one by one, letting you know like, hey, you know, I can be a provider, I can be a protector, I can be loving, I can be genuine, I can be sincere, I can be passionate, I could be intimate, right? Because it's the Lover's card, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. It's that they're showing you that they can jump from energy to energy without having without it being difficult. Because all you really want is a person who's going to be able to be kind and who can take control and who can take leadership and who can provide for you. And in order for any man or any woman to be able to utilize all four of those kings is if they start to show you that, okay, one day they show you, they give you flowers, or they, you know, they treat you, or they massage you, or they are intimate with you. They take you out, they spoil you, they provide for you, they protect you, they bring you, they take you, whatever. And then they bring them that King of Swords energy. They're truthful, they're honest, they're spiritual, they're calculative, they're mysterious. Yeah. Okay. One more on the King of Wands. Yeah, Tower. They're bringing in the Tower. What is the Tower, angels? The Queen of Swords. Ace of Wands. What is the Tower, angels? What is the Tower? You guys get really defensive at certain times. You guys have had your guard up for such a long time. I do feel like, too, at the same time, you guys are very honest and very truthful. But you guys are... No, Virgo, that's crazy energy. You might be the Seven of Wands, but you're a warrior. And for any emperor, what they wouldn't mind having is somebody who's just as strong as they are. So what are you? You're the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Four of Wands. You're going to do everything you can to protect this connection that you have between you and this person. From anybody who tries to come in and wants to destroy this relationship, you're stepping up. So the good thing about your energy is like, yeah, you might be like, I know you don't want to be with me, you're just doing it for your own benefit. But this person's like, no, I'm going to show you that I actually really want to be in a relationship with you. They do genuinely like you. And then it's like, okay, well, fine. If anybody tries to come and destroy your relationship, that now you know how to, because you've always had to be in that flight or fight mode, and you always have to be protective of your own energy because you didn't have anyone else to provide for you and protect you because you've been alone for a while. It's like you learned to defend and protect what you genuinely love. So you guys end up getting into a relationship with each other with the Tower card and the Four of Wands. You guys actually end up in a relationship with each other. You end up in a relationship with each other. Nothing's wrong. Clarify the Queen of Swords. You're honest, you're truthful, you're analytical, you're intelligent. The Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Seven of Cups. Oh, there's a haterade. There's a haterade in the energy. One more. I do believe that somebody, one of these hodem gals, one of the hodems, the heifers, one of the heifers here, they're going to try and come in and they're going to try and destroy your relationship. That's exactly how I'm seeing it. And they're going to try and do it through text message, like, hey, I just saw you, daddy, you know, that daddy energy. Yeah, that's totally fucking daddy energy. This one here, she likes to call out the daddy. This Queen of Wands, daddy, can I get $50? No, bitch. Go make your own fucking money. Daddy, I don't have any money. Two of Pentacles. I'm struggling. Do you think you can help me? And you're like on a date with your fucking warrior. You're on a date with your warrior. Don't let warrior find out that you got your ex messaging you. Because she will destroy. No, she's right here. She will destroy. This one will destroy. She's like, yeah, you want to try and fucking mess with my man? You message my man calling him daddy? Don't call my fucking boyfriend daddy, you little bitch heifer, you. So I think you guys are like just genuinely like, I think when I do that voice, like you guys are just genuinely, it's like really sweet people. But at the same time, it's like behind that sweet voice of yours, it's like as a whole fighter. It's like you're a fighter. Like you literally, like you'll fight it out. Like I don't think you guys have a problem fighting it out sometimes. I think you guys need to. No fighting, Virgos. Violence is not the answer to things. WAR is not the war. It's not the answer to things. Find peace. Let her just block her. Block the gal. If you don't pay any attention to the heifer, then obviously they're gonna know that their position has been lost and they don't belong in that seat anymore. So yeah, you know what I mean? So this one here is gonna be like, Daddy, why aren't you messaging me anymore? I thought you still want to be, right? And so this person is gonna try and find a way to confuse you and create like a lot of illusions. So it's almost as if like this person is trying to also make like fake text messaging. Like it's like they're telling the Queen, hey, Queen of Swords, you think you can make a fake number and we can have a conversation with each other so we can send it to this person and let them see that this one and that one is actually having like they're still talking to each other, but they're not talking to each other. They're not talking to each other anymore. It's just one heifer plus another heifer on two fake numbers having a conversation with each other, and then they take the screenshot, click, and they send it to the daddy. Okay, and then after they send it to the daddy, you look at the messages, and because this daddy's gonna be so honest with you, they're gonna be like, hey, listen, warrior woman, I gotta let you know that this bitch over here messaged and she's sending these things. So the best thing what you can do in this energy is let the warrior girl or warrior man know what's really going on, so you don't look deceptive. Obviously, it's gonna make you sad because you're gonna be like, oh, no, I should never have let you into my life. Oh, Virgos. I try and do the best I can. I'm like so, I do the best I can to make you guys laugh. I think I'd do really good if I had my own show. I think this is what I like about me showing myself is like, okay, I can have my own show kind of thing. I'm funny off camera, but I'm also funny on camera too. I don't think a lot of people understand me. So it's like I'm in my own fucking world. But I have fun doing it. It's like entertaining for me. Yeah. Yeah. Clarify the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so the Ten of Cups. There's actually nothing wrong. It's the Ten of Cups energy. Okay, one more on the 10. She will not be able to break your home. She will not be able to break up anything. All she's going to say is like, oh, I thought... It's like, you don't want to come back home. Obviously, she's waiting for a message. But I think, Daddy, you should kind of like be careful that you don't need to respond back to her. Michelle, something about a Michelle. And you should probably block the Gaeldom. If you said that you got rid of everybody, prove to the warrior girl that you got rid of everybody. Do what you need to do. Clarify the Six of Cups, angels. What's up? What's up is that you go from the Six of Cups to the Five of Cups. You're just feeling really sad about it all. You're just like, I can't believe this happened. The ex tried to fucking ruin your relationship. So now you gotta go run back to a warrior woman who's ready to destroy the whole entire world, right? And you gotta let her know, like, oh, okay, listen, warrior woman. I'm gonna make sure that I take care of you. I'm gonna spoil you. We're gonna go out after this. We're gonna go get a drink. We're gonna calm down and everything. Let's see what warrior woman does. Be careful before her warrior spirits come in and kick your ass. You better fix this fucking quickly. You better fix this shit. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Is warrior woman gonna be okay? Oh, it's the Ace of Cups. She's like, no, you don't actually love me. And then you get back into protecting your energy again. Is everything gonna be okay? I was so down for this until the fucking heifer showed up. And now there's like, this person's like, no, listen, this is how we're gonna make it work out. It's almost like this person is like, while you're sitting down, it's like they're on their hands and knees and they're looking up at you and they're like, listen, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna make work. You're the one that I want to be with. Please don't think that I don't want to be with you. The girl is just a heifer. She's just trying to ruin the relationship because she doesn't want Daddy to be in a relationship with warrior woman. One more on the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, Virgos, for the love of God. You're just like so scared. At this point, I feel like you're just super scared. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe I let this person into my life. And then after the fact that they had this ex heifer come through, Michelle or whatever, and trying to show me screenshots of, but they did not have a conversation. They did not have that. That's a fake conversation that they had. So lift your head up. Stop it, Virgo. Stop. The man's a fucking emperor. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong in this energy. This fucking Queen of Wands is the same one who's probably sleeping with this Emperor's brethren. That's probably why she's just like, oh, you're for the streets. So now she wants to ruin the relationship because she realized that her street gal energy of her sleeping with the man's brethren or whatever the case is not anything that you would ever fucking do. That's for sure. You're any woman or any man who's so protective of their energy. You think you're gonna be able to find them outside? They don't go anywhere. These people, they don't go anywhere. They're like, oh, if they go outside, they'll be like, oh, humans. They don't understand. They're like, the danger's out there. They don't go. They don't go because they're so protective of their energy. They know exactly how to go in and come out. Like, that just in and out type of shit. They don't go out to go party. They don't go clubbing. They don't fucking lounge that shit. They don't go out. They're not gonna do that. So angels, what's the judgment card? What's the judgment call on this energy? What's judgment? Is the Emperor and yeah, you don't have time for the fighting. You're not gonna fight. You guys are gonna reconcile. You don't have time to be petty either. One more. And so this person's gonna come in, they're gonna be like, okay, let's go shopping, let's go do stuff, let's go out, let's do this, we'll just take it slowly and we can go out and go do something fun. So in the end, this person's gonna be like, listen, I don't wanna fight with you, I don't have you in competition with anybody. You're the one that I wanna be with. Do I have to how much do I have to let you know that I don't wanna be with anybody but you? So this person's like, you're the one that I wanna be with, and then they start spoiling you and everything's going back to normal again. But you're always gonna be like, I think you're talking to that fucking Michelle girl. You bring it up once in a while until you kind of like get annoyed of it yourself. But I think in the end, it's like you're gonna have to go through that. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Don't feel like it's a big deal. It's not really a big deal. Yo, haters are gonna hate. It is what it is. When somebody here is in a whole relationship, it's like they're just pissed off because they couldn't get wife and it was psych. Like they were sitting there sleeping with this Knight of Wands for such a long time, and it's like no matter how many times they slept with this person, this Emperor knew that it was holding them back from being able to be a big man, like a grown man. It was holding them back, right? When you hang out with when you hang out with women children, the man and the woman, if you hang out with man children and if you hang out with women children, don't expect yourself to be able to grow up and become an emperor or any type of king. You're going to stay in the bachelor energy for God knows how. You'll be like a 50-year-old in bachelor energy. Bullshit is bullshit energy. So when you meet somebody, a man or a woman, that person is going to be able to teach you how to be a man. They're going to teach you how to be a woman, right? And you're going to be like, damn, you know what? I actually enjoy this. I enjoy being for one man and I enjoy being for one woman. But when you're in a position of the 3 of Cups and you're being around people who just want to drink and party and chill and hang out and sleep around, they're not helping you grow. All they're teaching you is letting you know in the end, eventually, a good woman or a good man is going to pass you by one day and you're going to be like, holy shit, I kind of want to change my life around. I actually want to get married. I actually want to have kids. I actually want to do this. So this is what this person's Emperor is saying. It's like they're realizing that what is it they want. Are they realizing it now? Because when they saw you, your energy, your vibe was a completely different. They like that you were protective of your energy. They like that you don't sleep with a lot of people. They like that you don't go out and you don't do stupid shit. They like that about you. They like that you're not for the streets. So they understood the assignment. They're like, okay, well, if in order for me to get the 7 of Wands, I gotta have to level up. I'm gonna have to leave some things behind and cut people off. So what do? They cut everybody off. Now the one that thought they were gonna get wifed up, but they didn't, psych. She wants to come and ruin your relationship. But the gal dumb don't know that you're a fucking warrior. She better take heed. Very fucking feisty energy. Let me tell you how feisty this fucking warrior girl is. Yeah, I fucking love you, warrior woman. I love you. You're feisty as fuck. Like this warrior, she will KO you, Queen of Wands. You better fall back quickly. This warrior woman is a fighter. She will fight. She uses her hands. She fights. She fights. Looks like that pooms didn't get you anymore. Oh my god, it's so funny. Okay. Clarify the three. So, anyway, what's gonna happen is the guy's gonna just ignore the. He's just gonna end up ignoring the heifer, and that's the end of that. They're gonna block them too. They're gonna block them, and it is what it is. I don't actually see this heifer contacting them ever again after that. And I think also the emperor is gonna also change their phone number too, because the last thing that they're gonna want to do is actually they don't want to lose you. Clarify the Three of Cups in reverse. This is quite a great reading, because it was all selfishness, manipulative. It was bullshit. So he's like, yo, I'm walking away from all you dummies. And she's walking. She's like, I'm walking away from all you little hoes. I'm walking away from you all. Fuck off. Right? So they do. So they end up walking away from the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords. They walk away from them. And they're like, I'm done with this. Like, I'm done putting, like, you're done putting yourself in a position that's going to cause you to go absolutely nowhere. Careful the Five of Swords. And besides, they're also selfish and manipulative. Yeah, this person's growing up. Hierophant, one more. They're going towards their spiritual journey. The Two of Swords, they're on the crossroads right now. So that energy is coming into the future. So just wait a second for that energy, right? Because right now they're releasing, they're letting go, they're walking away, they're seeing everyone for who they are. They're noticing that everyone's deceptive. They're all lying. They're all whatever. What is that word? They're all just trying to be selfish and take advantage of the Hierophant. And so now the Hierophant's kind of like seeing things for exactly what it is. They're listening to their intuition. They're going towards spirituality. And clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah, the Strength card and the Three of Wands. They're going to take back their strength. They're going to take back their bravery. They're going to move on with their life. And they're gone. They're gone. They left. Boop, boop, bye. Clarify the Death card. Yeah, this was definitely a karma. This was definitely a cycle that they had to learn from, but they're ready to put an end to it, and they don't want that set. They don't want to repeat the same cycles over again, so they're ready to move forward. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're ready to take that leap of faith. They're not hesitant anymore. They're trusting the universe. Remember how I kept telling you guys, I haven't stopped. Pay attention to the things I say to you guys, whether I'm aware of it or not. It doesn't matter. I always say something. So it's like, trust yourselves, trust the universe, trust that everything is going to work out no matter what. Like, trust whatever you feel like is the right thing for you guys to do. Trust it. Don't always have to be sitting there asking people for advice. Just trust yourselves. Trust yourselves. Just trust yourselves. Trust that if you take that leap of faith, the universe is going to fucking catch you. If you know you're not doing anything wrong, why would you fall? It doesn't make sense. You want to go do something positive. Okay, you go and do it. Why would you fall? If you're doing something productive and you're doing something positive and you're doing something that's going to be able to benefit you and help you out and encourage you and motivate you, why wouldn't the universe catch you? That's why I keep telling you guys the last couple of days, I'm like, yo, trust yourselves, trust yourself. Live in the moment and trust yourself that everything's going to work out. Do not be afraid of the unknown. Don't, because the moment you do that, you place yourself in anxiety. You fear a lot, you worry, and it just takes away your now's peace. And then your whole day goes by, is ruined. All you did was spend worrying, and then it's like you have more worrying that you have to do because tomorrow's on the way. It's like, fuck it all. Forget about it. Learn to calm down, if that means you gotta do meditations, whatever. If that means you gotta go for a walk, grab yourself some crystals, boogie, do what you're thinking, juggle little crystals out. Who cares? It's fun. Spirituality is fun. Get you a crystal. Clarify the Fool card. Ten of Wands. The Two of Cups. They're coming for you because they know that you got a lot going on for yourself, but they want to be side by side with you, right? Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands. They've been watching you for quite some time. They want to be with you and you only. It looks like you guys are going to be working together or being with each other with the Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. And you guys are going to be finding a strategic and planning way. Clarify the Two of Wands. Yeah, the Knight of Swords in reverse. I don't think people are going to be able to handle the energy, Virgos. I don't think people are going to like that because it's like, this person got you. I don't think people are... Angels, clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Five of Pentacles. I think people are not going to be able to handle the fact that you got the Empress. This warrior woman who is always in fighter mode is actually a fucking entire Empress. Is an entire Empress. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of people are not going to be able to handle that. One more on the five. The Hermit card, Virgo energy, could be on Virgo. Virgo energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries, a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio. And then clarify the Two of Wands, please. They're going to make it big. They're planning with the Two of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles that they're coming in. They want to make that proposal towards you guys. A lot of people are not going to be able to actually handle this energy when it comes in. People are going to be like mouth dropping. They're going to be like, what? You ended up with that person? That's who you ended up with? Meanwhile, probably a bunch of people want to be with the Empress or this Emperor. And it's like, no one's going to get the Emperor and no one's going to get the Empress because the Emperor and the Empress, they're meant for each other. No matter what, no one's going to get in the way. And I think a lot of people are just realistically going to be super pissed off and upset over the fact they're going to be like, oh, like you already make people feel so isolated anyway. Like you make people feel like so lonely and whatever the case is, Empress, warrior woman, because you're always so defensive. And the Emperor is going to start. The Emperor is like such an asshole too. Like don't think that he's not an asshole because he's the Knight of Wands. He was a player. So he only does what he wants to do because that's what it's, oh. He just goes wherever the fucking wind takes him. He's just free spirit. He just does what he wants to do. But he doesn't have no problem cutting anybody off either. So he already has the ability to jump into any suit that he wants to. But it had to take somebody like you to show him how to exactly do that. You know, like the magician energy. He's learning how to be the magician. He knows how to like be nice, loving, kind, caring, provider, protector, passionate, you know, spoiling. He's learning how to do that, but it took you to teach him how to do that. Clarify that. It just seems so unreal. A fucking movie. Clarify the Justice card. Anyway. My back hurts me. Clarify the Justice. Yeah, the Four of Cups. Okay, so this person wants to figure things out between you and them. I do believe too, Virgos, that you guys are the ones that ended up actually manifesting this, whether you're aware of it or not. You definitely manifested it because it looks like you're the one that carries the energy here too. They probably did as well, but I think in the end, it's like this person's running for the hills and they're running for you and being with you only. They want you and you only. Chariot card, Magician to the Queen of Cups. This person is literally manifesting the crap out of you. And in the end, it's like you guys have just come to the realization, like, you know what, you kind of like, it is what it is. Like, if they're going to keep manifesting you, then just it is what it is. Like, whatever at the end of the day. But with the Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, clarify the Queen. The Devil card. Oh, Virgos. Aww. You guys have so much toxic shit around you guys. Oh, Virgos, you guys go through so much stress. You overthink so much. Oh, you guys probably got insomnia too. A typical Virgo, you know what I mean? I can't sleep. I fucking... it's typical. It's Virgo energy. It is what it is. Or a Capricorn or whatever, an Aquarius. But I think in the end, it's like when maybe you guys are going to clarify this Devil card, because that's actually really funny, Virgos. On the Devil card to the Six of Wands, it's like this person's going to love that. Maybe you guys are going to love that this person's going to be like a little bit obsessed with you. Maybe you guys are actually going to enjoy that someone's really interested in you, like to this type of extent. But you guys also have like this, now I'm not going to get into it, rated R. Clarify the Devil. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. But the crazy thing is, too, Virgos, that you guys also, you know, I'm going to say what I want to say in the reading because I called out the heifer on this guy. So I'm going to call out the man for you, too. I'm sorry, Virgos. I'm so sorry. But they're just saying that you guys might have a Capricorn who's completely obsessed with you guys, who's going to be messaging you guys still here and there randomly. They're saying that you're not going to speak to this person. Maybe this person gives you nothing but a fucking headache with the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. The Moon card, you don't talk. And the Ten of Swords in reverse, you're removing yourself from that energy completely. There's definitely a Capricorn who's still who's still going to be messaging you, trying to find a way to get a hold of you. They're saying, nah, you don't belong there. You belong with somebody who's a star, 6 of Wands, somebody who's very successful, somebody who's very much so a star in the limelight, someone who's exactly like you. You need to be with people who are aligned with your exact energy. Get rid of the fucking Capricorn. The Capricorn ain't shit. I'm sorry, but that's a karmic at the end of the day. And they want you to be with the person who's a star just like you. You need to be with somebody who's exactly like you. 6 of Wands star card. Because they're the only ones that are actually going to be able to understand you and understand your energy. So this person's already into it. They're already into the whole spiritual thing. They're interested. They like it. They're infatuated with it. You're the same thing. It is what it is. Star card, 6 of Wands. It's very difficult to be involved in a relationship with anybody who doesn't understand your spiritual path or doesn't understand you. It's like, someone's an astronaut, but you're sitting there in the banks. You guys got nothing in common. Someone's sitting there talking to you about the planets, about how, I don't know, there's a meteorite coming into Earth, and you're just like, oh, I gotta figure out these bank payments. I gotta calculate this money. Nobody cares. But anyway, they're just simply saying that this Queen of Pentacles, you guys are going to be ending up with this in this relationship, and you guys are going to end up in this relationship with this person here. It could be an Aquarius, it could be a Pisces, it could be a Virgo, a Gemini, it could be a Cancer, it could be a Libra, it could be a Scorpio, and a Leo as well. But this person is definitely successful, very much so a provider, protector, a lover as well. And so are you guys too, Virgos. You're very nurturing and very kind and caring. But you guys do have somebody maybe from the past who still reaches out to you here and there. It's a Capricorn, but very obsessed energy. Don't expect much from this person at all. You released it already and let it go. Like, you probably are like wondering, like, why are you even messaging for? Like, what does that mean? Clarify the Four of Swords. The Six of Pentacles. You're only going to give to those who give to you. That's it. You will only, like, if this prince spoils you, you'll spoil them just as much. Yep, Seven of Pentacles. You're thinking about what's going to be coming in next for you and this person, and I think in the end it's all going to work out. And just give me one card. Page of Swords in reverse. You're not going to talk to that Page of Pentacles anymore because you don't have time for the fucking headache. You're somebody who doesn't know how to be held down. Like, you're somebody who doesn't know how to be around stupid shit, especially with the Devil card. And you're side by side with this person. It is what it is. You go side by side with this person. You're the Nine of Pentacles, the Priestess, and the King of Swords. This King of Swords really does want to be in a relationship with you. They definitely listen to their intuition about what it is that they genuinely want, and realistically speaking, they end up in a relationship with you in the end. You're the one that they want to be with. They like you. They're very much they said infatuated. They're infatuated with you. They're infatuated with the things that you know, but they also like the fact that you're not so that you don't. What is it? They like the fact that, okay, so they're saying that they like the fact that you're very mysterious. They also like the fact that you're spontaneous, somebody who's very much so a lover. You're very kind, you're very caring, you're very loving and very nurturing. They like the fact that you've been single for maybe a long time. Something about the energy of the number 9. 9 is coming in for you guys. Soon it'll be the energy of 10, which will be you releasing the energy of the 10 of Swords in reverse, of being able to, from being betrayed by this little shit over here with the Page of Pentacles. And then you end up in a relationship with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I already called out the signs, but I think in the end, it's like this person's not going to take a no for an answer. They are obviously seeing the energy for what it is. Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Virgo, sometimes you don't really like to make fast moves in your life, but you guys kind of like need a second to really think and contemplate about certain stuff. And in the end, it's like you don't want to say something if you don't know all the information about it. You only want to speak on things that you actually know the truth of. But I feel like this person could sometimes talk a little bit of shit too. Like this King of Swords, they can run their mouths and talk shit too. Like they're such an asshole with the Page of Swords. And maybe the fact that you take a time out with the Seven of Pentacles, because maybe you let this person know, like, hey, just so you know, like, the Capricorn messaged you. And maybe they get really upset about it, so they don't talk to you for a couple of days. Oh, so what happened? What happened, Emperor? What happened, Daddy? Oh, it was okay that Michelle messaged, but it's and you had to do everything to make it work. But Capricorn messaged the Queen of Pentacles, and you go. Take it easy, okay, King of Swords? Take it fucking easy. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords as well. Nine of Pentacles, you are definitely single. Some of you guys feel like you also feel like you're meant to stay single and also be single, but it's definitely something that stresses you guys out a lot, because I think deep down you do actually want to meet somebody and is going to be able to be there for you, love you, and understand you for who you are. But I think sometimes you guys have gotten so used to being alone that maybe love isn't meant for everybody. But I think at the end of the day, that's not the point. The point is the fact that this King of Swords actually does want to be with you. And they're going to communicate that with you. And they know what you bring to the table. They know who you are and what you are. And they know that whatever they may end up saying to you, or by saying nothing to you with the Page of Swords and talking shit, that's just going to stress them out. So it's like, let them stress out. Oh, you want to be an asshole because Capricorn messaged you? Then it's like, okay, fine. But they end up hurting their own mind. They're like, oh shit, I should never have said that. Because they're looking at they're looking at the Seven of Pentacles. They're like, oh, that's what happened and I was rude. That's what they're saying. They're like, oh, like maybe you guys end up showing this person like, hey, you actually didn't message them back. And they're like, and they were probably mean to you. And they just went silent on you. Like I said to you guys before, I said, I don't know if I said it in this one or I said it in the other reading, but I said women are always prepared for heartbreak. You know, men are not. They're not ready for it. They're not ready for it. That's the only difference between men and women. It's like men, they don't know how to deal with heartbreak. So it's like when this man here finds out that maybe another man messaged you guys or whatever, and you didn't respond back, they're going to automatically feel some type of way about it. Remember, like, this Queen of Pentacles has no desire in messing with anybody else. She's a very much so a lover. She's very kind and caring. I think it's just going to really hurt her feelings or his feelings or whatever when you stop talking to them for like two days or something like that. Because it's like they're sitting down there like wondering like what the hell happened? Like you didn't even give to them. It's like, should I send them screenshots to show them that I never messaged them? Like that's what you guys are saying with the Seven of Pentacles, Page of Swords. And it's like them not talking to you is going to honestly drive them crazy. But it's like they cannot they cannot stay away from you. The Nine of Pentacles, they can't stay away from you. They can't stay away from you at all. They can't. They need to be with you. You're the one that they want to be with. They're not going to let nothing and nobody get in the way. Yeah, shit happens. People make mistakes. And obviously this person made their way back to you and they to quickly scoop you up again and be like, listen, Michelle doesn't mean anything. And then here in this energy, they realize that them maybe hearing that somebody contacted you from the past and you were honest enough to tell them, maybe that made them feel very, very sad too, and they didn't really know how to deal with it on a mental level with the Four of Swords, and they had to take a few days to kind of like think about it, relax, to calm down, but they will immediately realize how childish it was. How childish it was. And then that them being like, oh my god, like they were really childish. Like they were gonna be like, holy shit, they were so childish. They were so childish to act like the Four of Swords. They were so childish to act like that. And then they're like, holy shit, I gotta go back and get the Nine of Pentacles. I gotta go back and get them again. They gotta be careful with you. I think you're like so cute. You're just like, I knew you were gonna be back. I knew you were gonna be back. But then at the same time, it's like, you're gonna be reading them. You're like, yeah, and then you start reading them again, because it's like because they ended up doing that. It kind of, not that it doesn't make you want to trust them or you become warrior woman again, but it almost makes you feel like at the same time that wasn't nice that they did that to you, because you didn't do that to them up there. Up there, you're like, no, no, mister, you got your shit going on over there, but you stayed beside your person's side. Like you stayed by their side. You didn't run off. You didn't ghost them. You cried probably in front, like, oh my god. You didn't run away. You didn't run away the way that this Four of Swords ran away. That's the only difference. So because you saw how they ran away from you, it automatically makes you feel like you have no choice but to stay single. Which could technically be the reason why they end up actually losing you in the end. because of the fact that when they did what they did and they had Michelle message them or whatever, you were still side by side with this person. But the moment you find out something and they find out that maybe somebody from the past messaged you and they fall back, well, and they acted like so childish and immature about it, but you didn't act like that. You're like, no, why are you talking to that person? Like, show me that you're not, like, you were genuine up there. You didn't leave this person's side. Meaning that when you're in a connection with somebody up there, like anybody that you love and care about, that you really want to make it work, you're not leaving their side. Even if a woman or a next man messages them or whatever, you're not going to leave their side. You're somebody who goes for it all. Like once you get into a connection with somebody, everybody that comes against you and this person, everyone will be your opponent. You're a warrior. So anybody who comes towards you, you're going to fight for your relationship no matter what. But in this case here, it's like, well, how come they didn't fight for you? The same way that you fought for this person up there. It's just gonna mess with your head a little bit, just a little bit anyway, not too much, but they're gonna have a lot of explaining to do, and for that they do have to apologize to you, and they have to get their shit together and realize like, yo, listen, you need to step your game up and you need to be an emperor. Anyway, looks like a great reading. Love stories, love is in the air, but I think in the end, Virgos, it will all work out for you guys. Just be your superwoman self, superman self, whatever the fuck what, and be a warrior. But remember what I said to you. It's like you guys are the ones that are teaching this person how to be a man. So teach them how to be a man. Sometimes you have to teach men how to be men. Because you're taking this person out of the Knight of Wands. So they're going to be going back and forth. There's some things that they're not healed from. So when you're a big woman or you're a big man and somebody has like a temper tantrum because they didn't like something, it's like, okay, give them this space, but they're going to come back. So 2-3 days go by, they don't talk to you, but then they come running back to you and you're going to be like probably in your garden like, yes. And they're like, I gotta talk to you. And then they finally step up and they become the King of Swords, meaning that you're teaching this person how to be more mature. You're teaching them how to be in more control of their emotions and over their mentals as well. When you have control of your mental state and also your emotions, you are at peace. And that's how you can overcome any challenging situation. When you're at peace and when you are able to look at things on a rational level and not become irrational. But anyways, this is a great reading. Teach your man how to be a man. And teach your woman how to be a woman. And when you want to be loved, you got to give love. And when you want respect, you got to give respect. And when you want to be treated kindly and you want an honest and loving relationship with somebody, you have to be honest and you have to be fair. So her telling this King of Swords, hey, listen, somebody from the past message, doesn't mean stomp your feet and run off. No, it means, okay, thank you for telling me the truth, whatever the fuck what. And, yeah. Be grateful that somebody here is truthful, you know? Because the world lacks that today. Anyways, thanks, kitties. Bye.